Happy New Year's Eve. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports for the NBA. We're all dressed up and ready to go. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Hill with Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. And just a single game trip away from Cleveland for the Cavaliers. This is a game they expect to win. They come into this matchup confident and ready to take care of business.
And they've cemented their status over the course of this season as one of the truly elite teams in the NBA. They've done everything we've expected of them.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting. The bar has been set very high, and they've done it to themselves. Yet, for all the success that they've had, it'll be quickly forgotten if they don't make a deep playoff run.
And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Love and Verjao are up front. Irving is out there with Freak, and it's Prince
and two.
And they get the first bucket of the game on that one.
I tell you what, fellas, I'm anticipating a good one here.
Now, here's Meeks. Defense right on him. Irving against Jackson. Morris with a screen on Irving. Just 5 on the clock. Stolen by Verjao. Freak dishes to Irving. Kicks it out to Love from 18 feet away. And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Love. Freak's got his second basket of the night. To the inside. Meeks, good.
Crisp pass into the paint.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Well, Stan Van Gundy gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He said they've really got their work cut out for them dealing with a player like Kevin Love, saying he's a 25 points per game scorer and can just dominate the glass. Defensively, you just can never leave him open. No open shots, get a body on him the second a shot goes up. He knows it's easier said than done, but guys, that's the game plan.
And thank you, Doris. Now here's Jackson. 17 points for him last game against Milwaukee.
But his passing just blew me away. I mean, to see him operate their offense that way was a breath of fresh air. And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Verjao setting the pick for Irving. Cleveland moving the ball around. Prince kicks to Freak. Clock at 6. Launches a 3. And Kevin Love gets the 3. Love got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Jackson is doubled. Meeks with it. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Milwaukee. Cleveland leading by 6. Now Freak.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
And the pass to Verjao. It's Prince on the wing. Here's Freak. Rebound.
God damn it.
The beat them last time when these two teams met in Cleveland.
Yeah, not a very inspired performance for them, particularly when they were defending. They just gave that hostile crowd plenty to cheer for.
Yeah, they allowed a lot of free runs to the hoop, a lot of open jump shots, and in the end, the opponent's shooting percentage was through the roof. You can't win if your defense isn't better than that.
Here's Irving. After the made shot from Andre Drummond, Freak kicks to Prince. Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Meeks. Meeks with the steal. Outside Jackson. Jackson is doubled. Up top Meeks. From past the arc.
Oh,
gets it to go.
God damn it.
Meeks got 5.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Now here's Freak. He's covered closely. Verjao passes to Freak. No good.
God
off
damn
the
it.
back of the rim. For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway.
I can do this.
And there's the feed to Morris. It's good.
God damn, we shut the chicken.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
So Detroit ends up going with the new group. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. So on the floor for Cleveland. Freak in a 2-guard. Watch out there with Kevin Love. Then there's
Eat it. Eat a 3.
Lopez in at the 3 spot.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
And here is Drummond following the 3-pointer by Freak. Baines dishes to Meeks. It's deflected. In the corner, Irving with it. Freak kicks to Love. Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Meeks. Passes it to Freak. 5 to shoot. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. And a moment
go.
to take a look at the scoring breakdown.
Yeah.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too. What a night so far for Freak. He has 9 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more.
He got right to the cup using that screen. 6 points for Andre Drummond.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Yeah, and it should help them increase their separation here. I mean, this has been an impressive offensive output.
Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Nuggets really had a hard time. He ended with a few points, and he was able to dish out a few helpers to teammates as well. Just a poor shooting performance from him as he never got it going, missing shot after shot. He'll look to right the ship in this one, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. Great job. And you know, even the best players have weak games, guys. And I think we saw that pretty clearly.
Yeah, and the question now becomes, can you bounce back? Will he be able to put that game behind you?
That is the question, Greg, and I'm guessing he can. I'm sure he's discouraged, but he won't dwell on it. He knows how to deal with having an off night.
J.R. Smith. And the first half comes to a...
I'm here with...
Yeah, be ashamed.
And we're getting back to the action in our New Year's Eve broadcast. Freak really making a difference here.
You just love it when the decision-making is as good as it was there in that first half.
Yes!
Anything.
Go!
Guys, I think
Yes!
in the second half, though, they may want him
Yes!
to be a little more
Yes!
assertive.
Yes!
Start hunting more for his shot, even the tough.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. And Detroit looking at who they've got. We got Andrew Nicholson, Jody Meeks out there with Jackson. Then it's Marcus Morris, and it's Drummond in at center. And that one's
okay.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Now here's Freak. Here's the screen. Irving passes to Verjao. And Love has it in the corner. And on the way from Irving for 3. Nicholson grabs the board.
Kevin, just enough presence to bother that three-point attempt there.
Yeah, but for a guy that shoots it as well as he does, I'd say that is an easy look.
Come on, team.
His ball distribution tonight just as good as it gets.
Yeah, it sure has been. I mean, all you have to do is look at the numbers. There's no lying in those totals. He worked himself into a really good position there, right near the basket. That's the look he wanted.
Jackson dishes to Meeks. Off target from three-point range.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Picked by Verjao. Irving kicks to Freak. Love outside. Once again off the
Come on.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense.
The Cavaliers trail by 6. Prince in the corner. Cleveland moving it around. Love kicks to Freak. Prince, right side. Off the screen. Detroit with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
And that result was no surprise because they played very loosely with the basketball.
They sure did. There's no question about it. And when you come out on the wrong end of the turnover,
Jesus.
you're often going to be on the wrong end of the scoreboard as well, Greg. You know that.
The story of rebound. Now a look at the league's best players on the board. Second, Andre Drummond.
Anytime you can get someone to pull down that many rebound bases, your team has no choice but to do well.
So for the Pistons, Leonard, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Meeks. And it's Jennings in for Jackson. And Cleveland with a change here too. Thompson, he's checked in for Kevin Love.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Nicholson with the bucket.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
And that one's good. Freak.
That's a layup for him. He's just too open.
Detroit leading by 5. Jennings with the ball. Guarded now by Irving. That shot by Caldwell-Pope, no good.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
And a wide open look for Irving. And again, it's Cleveland.
It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him.
They double him with Freak. No one near him. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Freak's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Pass to Irving. Kicks to Freak. Verajao against Leonard. Back to Verajao. Freak passes to Irving. Again, Irving missing.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Now here's Thompson. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Feeds it to Verajao. And here we go with Morris running it up the court. Here's Caldwell-Pope. Stolen by Verajao. Now Cleveland moving it up. Irving's got the ball. Cannot hit.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
We've got 1:23 left in the 3rd. And it's Freak missing. Detroit leading by 3. Jennings dishes to Leonard. The shot's good on the assist by Jennings. Jennings has got his 5th assist in this one. Cleveland's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the 3rd. Freak kicks to Prince. Pass to Irving. To the inside. Verajao's shot is good.
So far, going for more of an inside game here in this second half, and I like that. A little smash mouth basketball, taking it inside.
They double him with Freak. They set the pick. Caldwell-Pope kicks to Jennings. And he's good on the 3-ball. Jennings has got 7 points.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Now, here's Thompson. Outside Irving. Down low. Here's Freak. The rebound by...
Come on.
The bucket just not well protected, but still he doesn't convert too often. That's been the story with him.
And it's Leonard, top of the key. The Cavaliers pull it in, fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And then in that game, guys, I mean, the beneficiary of what was some very lackluster.
All right, the 4th quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one for Cleveland. 2nd minute off the clock now in the 4th. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Freak, he's in at the point. Kevin Love out there with Smith. Then it's Blatch, and it's Williams at the 2 spot. Here's Drummond. Jackson has the open look. The shot is off, so Cleveland will take it the other way. Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession.
I tell you what, he clearly had a brain freeze on that one. You might just as well keep going straight to the bench.
Pistons leading by 6. Inside. Nice ball movement by Detroit. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
And they made the long range look like a layup at times in this one, guys.
Something that also stands out tonight is the number of assists they have. I mean, that's a mark of a good club.
Now the pass to Blatch. Smith outside. Love with the screen for Smith. Shot clock at 5. Shoots the 3. And it's free.
Ah, God.
Detroit's gotten off to 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Over in the corner, Meeks. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Williams passes to Freak. Love with the screen for Smith. Over in the corner, Williams. It's a pick by Love. Freak kicks to Smith. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
And how about that screen by Love? That was a wall.
Pistons leading by 7. Here's Jackson. Here's Meeks. And it's denied. Here's Smith.
Oh, wow.
That's a beautiful jam.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would
Oh,
hope so. He's a pro,
shit.
and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. And here's Jackson. He kicks it to Baines. Tries again, and there's the nice layup by Drummond.
Okay.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
There's the pick. Smith dishes to Freak. Williams passes to Love. He feeds it to Freak. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Smith's shot is good.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
The open shot from Jackson. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
Love kicks to Freak. Smith on the wing. He's guarded by Meeks. And it's Smith missing. Pistons leading by 5. Caldwell Pope passes to Jackson. He dishes it to Baines. And he goes in for the dunk.
You know, he's not your typical NBA center in terms of height, guys, but he plays as big as any of them, thanks to his incredible bounceability.
They set the pick. Kicks it out to Love. It's in! And now they trail by just 4.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture. Clutch.
And that's an intentional foul. A different look here for Detroit. Andrew Nicholson comes in for Aaron Baines. And Marcus Morris subbed in for Caldwell Pope. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Cleveland. Prince comes in for Mo Williams. Meeks with it. Now Smith defending. He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
When you're hot, you're hot, and that's certainly been the case for Jackson. He's got 8 points, and his huge assist tally makes it all the more impressive.
You know what? He's the catalyst. He's the reason why this team plays with such harmony. And if his passing continues, they are going to be dangerous.
And that's an intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Yeah, but Greg, they didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
Guys, a comeback probably not in the cards at this point.
Yeah, unless something dramatic and drastic occurs.
Yeah, I think you can put a fork in it.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. In the corner, Smith with it. The dish to Freak. Lets it go. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And so it's the Pistons who come out on top here. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't.
You got to forget about that one.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of Reggie Jackson. He stepped up his game tonight, getting it done all game long and making it